previous chapter, the Rambam defines the mitzvah of imitating God's ways as seeking the middle path of personal behavior. He explains how that path can be achieved through repetition of proper deeds. However, there are some individuals whose previous behavior or natural tendencies prevent them from following or benefiting in a complete way from such a course of action. The Rambam now addresses himself to their situation. 1. Teachers of small children should be located in each and every land, in each and every region, and in each and every village. If a village does not have children who study Torah, the city's populace is placed under a ban of ostracism until they employ teachers for the children. If they do not employ teachers, the city deserves to be destroyed, since the world exists only by virtue of the breath coming from the mouths of children who study Torah. 2. Children should be brought to study under a teacher's instruction at the age of 6 or 7, according to the child's health and build. Below the age of 6, he should not be brought to a teacher. A teacher may employ corporal punishment to cast fear upon the students. However, he should not beat them cruelly, like an enemy. Therefore, he should not beat them with a rod or a staff, but rather with a small strap. The teacher should sit and instruct them the entire day and for a portion of the night, to train them to study during the day and night. The children should not neglect their studies at all, except at the end of the day on the eve of the Sabbaths and festivals, and on the festivals themselves. On the Sabbath, they should not begin new material. However, they should review what was studied previously. The children should never be interrupted from their studies, even for the building of the temple. 3. A teacher of children who leaves the children and goes out or remains with them, but performs other work or is lazy in their instruction, is included in the admonition, Jeremiah 48:10, "Cursed be he who performs God's work deceitfully." Therefore, it is only proper to select a teacher who is God-fearing, teaches the children proficiently, and instructs them diligently. 4. A man who is unmarried should not teach children because of the mothers who visit the children. No woman should teach children because of the fathers who visit the children. 5. A maximum of 25 students should study under one teacher. If there are more than 25, but fewer than 40, an assistant is appointed to help him in their instruction. If there are more than 40 students, 2 teachers are appointed. 6. A child may be transferred from one teacher to another teacher who is capable of teaching him at a faster pace, whether with regard to the written law itself or grammar. This applies when both are located in the same city and there is not a river between them. However, a child should not be forced to travel from city to city, or even from one side of the river to the other in the same city, unless there is a strong bridge, which is not likely to fall readily, over the river. 7. If a person whose house opens to an alleyway to which other houses open, or even one whose house opens to a courtyard to which other houses open, desires to become a teacher of children, his neighbors may not protest against his decision. Similarly, should one teacher of children come and open a schoolroom next to the place where a colleague was teaching, so that other children will come to him, or so that the children studying under his colleague shall come to him, his colleague may not lodge a protest against him. As Isaiah 42:21 states, God desired, for the sake of his righteousness, to make the Torah great and glorious.